On the cool night of October 9th, 2001, exactly 24 years ago today, on the campus grounds of DePaul University, a DIY show took place that would alter the course of pop-punk history forever. When it comes to bands in the hardcore scene, often the first show that a band plays is, lack for a better word, shitty and uncoordinated. This was the case for Fall Out Boy, whose members were surrounded in that scene by playing in hardcore bands themselves. The final lineup, which has been the same for over 20 years, was not yet settled at the first show. Instead, Ben Rose was the original drummer, Patrick only sang, and John Flemington acted as the second guitarist. Not only was their first show bad, they didn't have a name at their first show. In Chris Payne's Where Are Your Boys Tonight, Money Mustofi offhandedly mentioned that he once remembered them playing under a forget-me-not. Although this name was once considered for the band, the special someone let us know that isn't quite true. Doing further research about their first show, we came across 3 videos that helped us pinpoint crucial details, these being the full sets of the 3 other bands playing that night: Examination of the, Stillwell, and Insidious. The description of these videos mentioned that this was Fall Out Boy's first show. The poster, a member of Stillwell himself, writes, "No, we did not have any videos of them. They are awful." Yes, really. Despite all these other sets being filmed, Fall Out Boy said is lost because they sucked. This led us to reach out to Justin, the uploader of the video, to ask him about this particular show. He explained further. "I was the one who booked the show. Was set for exam and needed a date on their tour. Ben Rose called me like the week of the show and asked me to add to the bill. I didn't really know him directly, but I said sure. They could open it up. And that was the band that came to be known as Fall Out Boy. I don't know if I ever watched them play for more than a few minutes. John Flemington was also in the band on guitar for the first show. Ben played drums, Patrick was the singer. They were added last minute, so they aren't any flyers or anything. This did help us understand how the show went down that night, and more importantly, why no footage of the show has surfaced. Is that for lack of attendees, Stillwell was already a decently established band within the Chicago hardcore scene. It would make sense that there would be a good amount of people going to see them. The venue itself is a point of interest too. Cortez Commons, the building the show was held in, was already seemingly an odd venue for a punk show, considering the building's reputation for supposedly being haunted. When visiting DePaul University's archives in person, we learned from their zine archivist, Derek, that the building is typically used as a venue for high-end events, like weddings. The fact that the show was held in this venue at all is a quirk in itself. So, to sum it up, all 3 other bands that played at Cortez Commons on October 9, 2001 were filmed, and their sets preserved. Although Fall Out Boy's set wasn't filmed by Justin, it looks like someone else was also filming the exam set. Therefore, it's not entirely impossible that photos or footage of their set exists out there, somewhere. Perhaps one day they will be unsurfaced.